I don't, because it's holiday pay. I'm quite sure there's not going to be a lot of restaurants open. I mean, a lot of grocery stores open on Thanksgiving. If they do, they're going to be open until like 11, 12. Like, they're not going to send nobody out there. Ain't no point. Walmart ain't going to be open. Yeah, they're gonna open up late. I don't know.
Come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain.
Wait, can you hear me?
There.
You can hear me, Brice? All right, bet. It's all good. You know, if you can't hear me, it's fine. I'm just about to whoop your ass in front of Mr. J so he can see it.
They start the drive with Cook.
Okay.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Cook again, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense,
you ready for this? I'm about to throw a pit.
All right, it was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw it. Flushed out right.
Good throw.
Complete down the field to
Good
Smith.
throw.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins.
Come on now. Come on now. I just told you. I just told you.
And the Eagles are going to take
too predictable, bruh.
As they got it at their own 4-yard line. That right there there's the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, it's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have him pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave him no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, if that fell harmlessly to the ground. This is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They run again on first down. Cook, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Come on, I was there. I need to put my best down, because that would have been big 6.
This down near the 35-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The man is Osborne. He's got it. And he
That's
has
wrong. Good play.
Down as they'll get the
That's
ball
wrong.
down to the Eagles' 18. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Okay.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Good play, good play.
Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
Okay.
And it's now a 7-0
My man scored the touchdown.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
I told you I'm going to turn up.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Going to turn up.
This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
You got to stop me now.
Territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Hurts a handoff.
I'm on. I jump cut.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That play going nowhere thanks to Ross Blacklock. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
This is a touchdown, bro. You already know.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's crazy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter.
Okay, so I see you got a little nice with the defensive line.
I think maybe that tuck rule being
That's nothing. I'm still in
this
enough.
defense is a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he's
Silly.
brought down here just outside of the 20.
You ain't disciplined enough to beat me in nothing, Brice.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You won the first quarter, okay. You gonna win the game? You ain't disciplined enough.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong
What you calling timeouts for? It don't matter.
Combined 33 yards.
I'm telling you,
Vikings going to signal for their first.
You ain't disciplined enough to beat me in this, man.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this
You're
second.
picking the wrong plays and you keep moving them back linebackers.
Sanders
Excuse me.
is going backwards.
Okay,
He'll be
okay,
tackled
okay.
back at the 40-yard line.
That
Sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to
This
second
touchdown.
down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd down and goal. Hurts.
I ain't about to keep playing with you.
And that's going to
Go
be
ahead, get him out of there.
Eagles touchdown.
Get him out of there.
Grant Calcaterra from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of
Nah, I was
tying
playing
up
with
this
you. You know, I
ballgame.
treat you like the bum you are for
I
real.
thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did
What,
it.
bro? You ain't
The
beat me
idea
in
that his tight
years.
end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Hurts will throw. He'll buy some time right. That's caught.
It's too easy. It's too easy. That was simple. I didn't even do no skill to that.
They said we'll go for 2, 1 up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little
Too
risk
anxious.
reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Well, see, let me tell you where you about to go wrong. You see that you only down a point, so you about to come out throwing the ball. Don't do that. You're about to put yourself in the worst
The
position.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route
I
again?
just told you. Stick to what made you score the first time, man. You had a nice run play, man. You gotta get disciplined. You got no football.
The balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
There we go.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Fortunately, I'm on it, but you know.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on
gotta
that one as it
throw the ball.
brings
That's
up
crazy
a 3rd
part.
and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Switch off of that. Thank you.
And he's going
More
to
plays in
return
the world than
it to the
slants, man.
21-yard line.
I'm gonna get you nice.
And I think this
That's
is
what
a
I got to
situation
start
where
spending more time with my
coach
son,
on the sideline
bro.
is going to talk
That's
to
what
the
it is.
signal
Just
caller
gotta
and
get
say,
you nice.
listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Oh, you bum-ass nigga. It's a catch that.
But that one incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number
2 more plays in the slant.
Get 2 more stops and
Slants all day.
Throwing again on
Gotta
second
get a
and
little
10.
skill like that.
Hurts.
Wide open in the corner. Damn, I overthrew.
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Hey, get out that formation, bro. You see you got that slow-ass linebacker on that fast-ass receiver. Don't do that again. I'm going to keep going to him every time. Get off of 54, bro. Get off of him. Alright. I just told you. I was supposed to throw it in there a little faster than that. That was touchdown. I just didn't throw it early enough. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to help you out. I was supposed to be a touchdown. I didn't throw it fast enough. He was open. He was open.
And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And he'll take
You didn't even take a step back. Your first step was forward. I was supposed to throw it right then and there, but I waited. Because I thought if I'd have threw it with enough time for Harrison Smith to tackle him, he would have fumbled.
Maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside.
Next time I'm gonna bullet that bitch in there.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a
I should have threw it to the ground so he would have dove for it. That's what I should have did.
So far
My
tonight as he
dumbass.
has been terrific in this first half. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Cousins now.
Let him slants. You let him slants. You let him slants, boy.
Darius Slay with a pick. I'm not sure that the
You gotta let that shit go, bro. That shit is not gonna work with me. You know when I play you, I don't do nothing but sit and cover 2 because I know you just gonna throw slants.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
17 yards and a 1st down for
Now I'm gonna go back and do that same fucking play just to show you.
The defense can't penetrate.
But as long as you play on number 54, I'm gonna turn your ass up with this title.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Hold it. Watch out, short. Watch out, short.
Inside the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you got to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Learn. He don't learn.
Caught. Touchdown.
Don't
Philadelphia.
learn.
Grant Calcaterra with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
You know you can, you got AirPods, right?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
You got AirPods, right, Brice?
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this throw caught left side.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering him, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll throw now on the final play. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
It's cool. It's not hot, not cool.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It's Ross Blacklock who earns the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Dalvin Cook, so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or two to punch this one in.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Cousins on the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Kirk Cousins scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. They find some open field here. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
On the race.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They go play action with Hurts. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Play fake, Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3 from the 9.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Then he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well, cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Another run with Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Behind the bar and shit.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now
I'm
the
just gonna be
defense will
up.
burn their third and final timeout as they're getting just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Nice, man. I've been looking
Now
for
it
you.
looks like he'll throw here, buying time to his left. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
I've been looking for you. Heard all up with you. Where you been at?
That should certainly be enough to put this
In the
one
win,
in
my
the
friend.
column.
You started last. Yes, I did.
1st and 10.
You started
Inside the
last.
red zone here. They'll look to throw.
So I heard you were working, man.
Throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case,
and it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Keep my weight up, if I touch it, then it's cold. Baby. I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Keep my weight up, if I touch it, then it's cold. For the bank, and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the stairs. Taking up from my boy heavy. I'm the bitch. You heard what I said. I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a